Okay everyone, so now it's time for exercise 4. For these questions, now you can see there are 3 figures, and the questions ask you to identify the figures that have reflectional symmetry and also draw the axis of symmetry with dotted line. Okay, so I try to do the part A and also part B for you, and for part C you need to do it by yourself. Okay, so for part A, for this figure, it have the reflectional symmetry. So where is the axis of symmetry? Okay, it should be at the center. Okay, it should have it at the center. So now I draw it for you. So here you can see I use the dotted line. I use the dotted line to draw it, and the figures at the left hand side and also the right hand side, they can coincide together. Okay, they can coincide completely. Okay, and only have one axis of symmetry. Okay, and let's see for part B. For this question, although it looks like the square, this figure do not have the reflectional symmetry. Okay, these figures do not have the reflectional symmetry. Okay, so for part B, it is not the reflectional symmetry, and it cannot coincides completely. Okay, so let's see for question 2. Okay, for question 2, it asks you to identify the rotational symmetry. Okay, which figures have the rotational symmetry, and also asks you to use the symbol cross to indicate the center. Okay, the centers of rotation. Okay, so let's see for part A. For this figure, okay, this figure, it do not have the rotational symmetry. So now I try to rotate it, and in the process, we cannot see any fold. Okay, so for this figure, part A, it do not have the rotational symmetry. Okay, for part A, it do not have the rotational symmetry. However, for part B, okay, for this figure, it has the rotational symmetry. Okay, for example, now I rotate it for you. So here you can see the first fold, the second fold, the third fold, and also the fourth fold. Okay, so now you can see for this figure it has 4 order of rotational symmetry. Okay, and this one is the centers of rotation. Okay, so now we write down the answer. Okay, we write down the answer for this one, part A. This figure, okay, this figure has reflectional symmetry, and but no rotational symmetry. All right. For part A, these figures has reflectional symmetry but no rotational symmetry. Okay. And let's see for part B. Part B, this figure has rotational symmetry but no reflectional symmetry. Okay, for part B, this figure has rotational symmetry but no reflectional symmetry. Okay, so for part C, I want you to do it by yourself. Okay, so now we finish exercise 4.